Hey guys, Jeremy here, and I'm here to do another vlog. I know I haven't done one in a while, and so I thought, I'd do one again for you guys. And yeah, today I'm actually here to talk about brass and, basically how annoying it is that it gets everywhere. It's just one of those things where when you're shooting, brass flies everywhere. It gets into clothes, gets into bags, all your stuff, basically you'll find empty brass in. I mean, it's just even like, I don't even know where that came from. Even like, just in your shirt, for instance, and that's like the worst thing ever, is hot brass coming out of the gun, flies right into your shirt and it burns you, or gets stuck into your iPro, or falls into your bag later and you end up like dumping out your bag and just like random dirty shells fly out. But actually, I actually have a story for you from a friend of mine. And so this didn't happen to me, but he was actually going on a trip, and the bag that he was using was a bag that he had brought to the range before, but he cleared everything out and he put all the stuff he needed for the trip. Yeah, he went to the airport. And the thing is, when he got there, he was already late. So it was kind of like, frustrating for him just because there's a lot of traffic and stuff. And then he found out that at that time that he went to the airport, there was a lot of people. So the security lines were heavy, and it's just annoying to have to like sit and wait. A lot of people in a crowded area, so he's already like really agitated. And basically, when it's his turn, he goes up to the machine, he puts his bag through the x-ray, and he walks through expecting nothing, just because he doesn't have any threatening stuff with him, like he doesn't have a knife in his bag or anything that it would be considered contraband, essentially. And he goes through, and then they pull him aside. And he's like, oh man, he's like almost late for his flight, and he gets a random check. So the lady who is the TSA agent that's checking his stuff, she like basically just pulls all his stuff out the bag. She's rummaging through the whole bag, and like she's not finding anything really. And he's just like, why are you bothering? Like I don't look threatening in any way, and this is just like, this is one of your random checks. Okay. So she gets to the bottom of the bag, and my buddy's just like standing there, just like, let's just get this over with. And she pulls out a single .22 bullet. This is .22 long rifle, okay? And it's not just a shell. It's a full bullet, so it's got, the bullet and the gunpowder in there. And, in a really annoying tone, she goes, "What do you think you're gonna do with this, young man?" Now, there are many responses that come to mind when this kind of situation arises. So, let's take a minute to go over possible options. Option A, I have no idea where that came from. Perfectly legitimate response. Option B, oh, it's a souvenir from my friend in England. You can take a minute to think about that one. Option 3. I forgot what option 3 is. Option 3 is, I am an avid shooter, and I used this bag for the range before. I apologize, and I'm going to dispose of this bullet for you immediately. Now, if you want, you can take a minute to think about what your appropriate response might be, or choose from the options provided. Feel free to use the Google machines to look it up, or possibly even call TSA for a suggestion of what they might do in this, or what you might do in this kind of situation. Call a lifeline, whatever. You can go ahead and pause the video now, and then if you want, when you're done doing your research, come back and resume the video when you're ready to check your answer. Alright, now that we're back, we can look at the answers, and actually, my buddy decided to choose none of the above. He was so mad at that point, after she blatantly shoved this in his face and said, "What do you think you're gonna do with this, young man?" His response was, "I'm gonna take over the plane." Now, I don't even know. Like, honestly, that is not something I would say to a TSA agent, like, no matter how pissed off I was at them. But, you know what? Now, it's on the no-fly list. And, basically the whole place went into DEFCON 3, which is, basically the typical response for anything, for instance, shampoo bottles that are too large. But anyway, it's just one of those things that you just want to be very aware of, that brass flies everywhere, bullets especially, loose bullets can go into random places on your body or on your property and can get you into trouble. So you just want to basically note the moral of the story is police your brass, and you just, you don't want to get yourself into that kind of situation. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked that vlog, and I'm hoping to have more stories for you in the near future. It's just one of those things where when I get these stories, I like to kind of pocket them away and share them with you. So yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll have some more for you in the near future. Thanks for watching.